Okay, maybe that was sort of like a harsh way to end, Elena, because I haven't really considered your book, and I think that there is valid critiques in my video about your book. For instance, I do feel like your book takes on this autobiographical tone, and by that I mean it feels very self important. What you're narrating is only interesting to the person who's lived this life. Autobiographies, when poorly written, are only interesting to their authors. But a good autobiography, I think, manages to make those things compelling that happen to you. You manage to make someone care about them because you're a good writer. You are not absolved, I don't think, of the responsibility to write a good book just because it's about your life in this very explicit way. There is no difference really between autobiography and novel. A novel, perhaps, is less explicit about the extent to which something is autobiographical. Perhaps it's only a trace, whereas autobiography does something, sort of self important and like dubious, which is claimed to tell the truth. And I feel that what you write is really only interesting to you. But a lot of people seem to really connect with your work, and I did find a lot I liked in this book. I remember page 105, something happened which made me cry almost, and I'm probably going to write about it. And maybe I will finish your book because of page 105. I remember being on the plane, I thought I was going to cry. I'm not really interested in living this life currently, so maybe I'll just live someone else's life through this book and see what happens. I think I'm being unfair to you, Elena. I think I maybe don't want to be open, to have my eyes opened up to the beauty of the world. Because, what's the word, disillusioned? I feel maybe nothing. I literally feel like I have no friends. There's this guy, Zabby, he's texting me and all. And because he's younger than me, doesn't like himself, and all the other particulars of this situation, it's not flattering, and I don't even like him enough to conduct a real friendship with him. I sometimes feel like I'm a very specialized person because I don't really seem to get along with boys. I can really just see right through them. Like, I don't fall in love with them. This Zabi guy, like, what is there? There are no, like, books, music, and values in common. I don't meet boys who read the same books I do and think the same way that I do. And I do meet boys who think my degree is useless. I do meet boys who think that I'm hot. I do meet boys who are interested in the fact that I'm intelligent. And I think that a lot of these guys like these qualities within me because they don't have these things. They're not intelligent, they don't read books, they don't really live out their values, so they see those in me and they like them. And then I was stalking Lena's account, and I wondered if she'd ever had something with Hugo because Hugo's sister follows her. And then I stalked Hugo, of course. I know he's in Japan. Um, and for the past few days, I've just been feeling profoundly lonely. And I haven't really been writing in my diary and all, but I have encountered something positive. Like I was watching Desperate Housewives, and I saw how beautiful that lady looked, and I realized I do really want to lose weight. I've been feeling very fatalistic and depressed and miserable and like dark. I've been having very dark thoughts that I haven't had since I was 14 years old. A part of me feels like I literally never left here. Like I never went to university, never had those experiences. And also, what are these experiences? I look at Lena, she can speak so many languages, and she's beautiful, and she's thin, and she has all these nice clothes, and she's like done all these like cool things. Like, I haven't done coke in any bathroom and asked someone to take a Polaroid of me naked. I haven't done these things. I feel like such a square right now. and that is how Hugo made me feel constantly. Like I was just this boring person. I hate how my hair is just like this. I hate my glasses. I hate like sometimes how my face looks and all of these things about me. I just don't like them. And I know you're not supposed to say these things because you speak them into existence, but I literally don't like so many things about myself. And lately I've just been overcome by this profound sense of self-loathing. And there's so much that I can't stand about the way that I look, the way that I act, and then the particulars that I cannot control in my life, where I'm from, what I look like, the things happening in my family, things happening in my friend group, what family it feels like. There's just so much I don't like. I don't like how messy everything is, and how ill organized, and how I'm living my life, and I don't want to be living life like this. Okay, so what kind of life do I want to be living? I want to be feeling some clarity. I want to sit down and write maybe, and I want to feel some kind of epiphany, and I want to change things around for myself, that I have better hair, make better decisions, and it's not like this, and that I have like some, swanky internship and some kind of ambition, and like writing. I don't write, do I? I don't write. I don't even know if I like to read. I haven't enjoyed reading something in a long time. It feels like that was a nice Wallace Stevens poem about like the only emperor is the emperor of ice cream. What do I know? I feel like I don't feel like I know nothing. I feel like I know nothing, and that I suck in so many ways, and that it's not sustainable. Like, it's just not sustainable. So tomorrow or other today is December 31st, right? So we have a new year starting. What do I want for this new year? I think I should sit down and write about this, but some things are coming to mind right now. Like, I'd like to be really skinny. I would like to organize my life in such a way that I don't entertain people like this Zabby guy or some loser off of Hinge. It could be someone off of Hinge, but I don't want it to be a loser. Maybe I should stop going to the conservative society, period. But is that really what it's about? Like, I keep talking about conservative society, but God, I judge people so much at the conservative society, but I think I'm just one of them. I go there so often, and I think about it. I think about these people. I think about what they think about. Like, the main characters in my life right now are like Josie and Andrew. Like, those are the micro celebrities in my life. No one knows about them. Like, cool people at Durham maybe aren't friends with them. And I just know these people. I'm not even part of their group. Like, I'm not even enmeshed in their social group. I'm not friends with Josie or Malin or whatever. I'm not friends with these people. And I follow them and know them like I should be. Like I am. I don't know half the people in this university. I see cool people sometimes. They're walking down the street in their outfits. Can't I be part of them? Everything just feels inevitable. Like, I'm just gonna end up back here. So what does it matter? That's what I feel like sometimes. Lena's hair doesn't look like this, Lena has coke in bathrooms. What do I do in bathrooms? I take pictures of myself, send my mom. I call my dad from the bathroom. What do I do in the bathroom? I don't do coke, certainly. Nobody takes like nude Polaroids of me in the bathroom. I don't ask them to. I want to be perfect. I want to be so cool. But I feel like Sanvi sometimes. Sometimes I wish I was not. Sometimes I wish I wasn't Pakistani. Sometimes I wish I was so popular and everybody thought I was this cool, sexy, smart girl. And I sometimes wish that there was a lot happening in my life, and I was traveling a lot and writing things and getting paid for it. And I wish I was meeting so many people, and I wish I was falling in love. I wish I was having coming of age experiences. I wish I didn't miss Rahima or think about her. Okay. I thought if I covered my eyes and tried to name those things, I'd be more honest. Maybe I was. But I also just look like a crazy person. I don't know who I am, like, It's just being back in this house, dude. It's literally just being back in this house. If I'm being like so for real right now, it's being back in this house. Something about this house just leaches me of all joy. I'm terrified of coming back here. I'm not supposed to say these things because it's mean to say that, but that's how I feel. And that's kind of where some of the fatalism comes from. I didn't realize how much it is like home influences that are making me feel bad until today I said hi to my dad and I realized I had just been feeling so guilty about not having spent time with him. And then when that guilt disappeared and I did like just go and tell him like, hi, I can't see you today, I felt like a lot more relief than I was expecting. And then yeah, there are arguments and things I don't like, and there's just so much I'm not supposed to do, right? Like, I find the activities of certain people in this household to be psychotic. Okay? I want to keep wearing low cut tops.